From working with thousands of dog owners, I know that many of us worry that our dogs are not getting enough exercise. We just want them to be fit, happy and healthy. They spend most of their day inside, and so when we take them for a walk, we really want it to count. We want them to come home tired and content. And so we throw the ball. That's how it started anyway, but before you know it, your dog is a tennis ball addict. Now they're fixated before the lead comes off. They whine, they pace, they drop the ball at your feet again and again. They're not tired anymore, they're wired. And if you have a high energy, reactive or anxious dog, throwing the ball on repeat could actually be making everything worse. But don't worry, I've got a solution that you can use out there on your very next walk to meet your dog's exercise needs in a calmer, healthier way. Hi, it's Katie, dog fanatic, coffee addict, and your guide to stress-free dog walks. If your dog pulls on the lead, barks, lunges, ignores your recall, or wants to say hello to everyone and everything, you're in the right place. There are such simple things you can do to make your dog calm down, listen to you, and behave like a superstar. Nothing will boost your confidence quicker so that you can enjoy relaxing walks with a dog you're proud of. Welcome to Stress-Free Dog Walks. Hello, great to have you here today. If you're doing everything you can to tire out your dog, but they're still reactive, distracted, or on edge, the real reason for their pulling, barking, or lunging might surprise you. My free diagnostic will help you figure it out. Just answer 15 quick questions and you'll get a personalised report with tailored advice. Click the link in the show notes. It's completely free, takes just a few minutes, and it could be the beginning of calmer, easier walks for both of you. Let's zoom out for a second. How did ball throwing even become the thing for dogs? Several reasons. Most recently, pet shops are full of balls and other toys to throw, fetch, and retrieve. And we grew up seeing it in films, didn't we? In parks, everywhere you look, the classic good dog catching a tennis ball and dutifully bringing it back to their human. So you're conditioned to believe this is just how it's supposed to be. And so we don't question that. But when we do pause for a moment and question it, here's what we discover. What you're tapping into when you throw the ball isn't as simple as play in the way that we humans define it. It's tapping into isolated steps of your dog's predatory motor pattern, the sequence of behaviours that once helped dogs survive. Things like seeking and stalking, chasing, grabbing, and eating. I won't go too deep into that here, it really deserves its own episode, but here's why we need to keep the predatory motor sequence in mind when talking about exercise. Repetitive ball play is not natural. Each stage of the predatory motor pattern has a purpose and an endpoint, and each stage works together in a cycle that naturally regulates your dog's nervous system. But in ball play, we skip over some parts of the sequence and just repeat the really intense parts, the chasing and grabbing. Your dog chases the ball and they grab the ball, over and over and over. The effect is like pressing the fast forward button on your dog's nervous system again and again and again. It's high octane, adrenaline fueled, and lasts so much longer than they're equipped to handle. No wonder so many dogs struggle to settle down after playing with the ball. Their brains and bodies were just never designed for this kind of explosive movement on repeat. If left to their own devices without human meddling, research into free-ranging dogs show that they prefer short bursts of speed and then they go back to resting, walking, pottering around, mooching, sniffing. There's way more mooching than there is running. Why is it important to respect dogs' natural behaviour and exercise patterns? Because when we meddle with them, we risk creating imbalance in their bodies and in their brains. We end up replacing natural, instinctive, self-regulating behaviours with artificial routines that overstimulate. And over time, that disconnection between natural and unnatural can show up as reactivity, restlessness, anxiety, pulling, barking, lunging, ignoring you, etc. Let me be clear, ball play doesn't cause behavioural issues for every dog. Plenty of dogs can chase and retrieve and rest with no fallout. But if you have a dog who is pulling, lunging, barking 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye, this kind of play might be throwing fuel on the fire. My priority would be calming them down, not ramping them up. So what exactly is ramping them up every time you launch that ball? Well, you've got this cocktail of chemicals going on, dopamine, adrenaline, cortisol. It's stimulating, addictive, and it might be keeping your dog in a state of arousal long after the game ends. This is where it gets really important for you. Ball play may be working against you and your dream of stress-free dog walks. If your dog already struggles with pulling, lunging, barking, reactivity, fixating, whining, the last thing they need is more arousal. It's bad news for your walks because if they're already high as a kite before they encounter a trigger, another dog, person, wildlife, whatever it is for your dog, the only way is up, baby. Reactions will be more intense, messier, louder, more embarrassing. And it's why some dogs really struggle to switch off at home too, pacing, zooming, barking at windows, gremlin time in the evening. Again, this won't be the effect for all dogs, but if you're already seeing any of these problems, then I would definitely be considering a different form of exercise. Especially when we also consider the long-term wear and tear that repetitive ball play has on a dog's body. Think about the actual movement pattern every time you throw the ball. Backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, suddenly slamming on the brakes, leaping into the air, twisting, turning, grabbing, then crash landing on repeat. There's so much stress on the joints, especially the hips, shoulders, knees, spine, and over time, these repeated micro stresses can become long-term injuries, torn cruciates, early onset arthritis, chronic inflammation, stuff that just creeps up slowly and doesn't always look dramatic until you realize that they're just not as bouncy anymore, not as fast to spring out of bed. And it's not just because they're getting old, it's because they're getting worn out. So why do dogs keep chasing the ball if it might hurt them afterwards? Surely the fact that they keep doing it and enjoy it means that they're fine. Well, a young body probably won't hurt initially. It will get worn down gradually over time. And by then they're so high on adrenaline when the ball comes out that they'll keep chasing it. They can't make the decision to stop. That's yours to make for them in your role as their guardian and advocate. This is one of those truths that's tough but empowering because it means that you can make a change starting now. So let's shift into what you can do instead, because here's the good news, there's a healthier alternative and you can start this on your very next dog walk. You want a tired, happy, fulfilled dog? Then utilize the most powerful tool they already have, their nose. Do scent work. It's a full workout for the mind, body, and nose. Let's start with the body. Your dog can get good physical exercise searching for something that you've hidden, especially as you both develop your skills and they can search larger search areas. Watching a dog search a large area, navigating obstacles naturally, climbing, balancing, you can see what a good thorough physical workout it is. And of course, scent work is fantastic for your dog's mind. We know the importance of mental stimulation, yet it doesn't take many brain cells to chase a ball. Scent games, on the other hand, offer a complete, comprehensive workout compared to ball play that solely focuses on physical exertion. Scent work taps into your dog's natural instinct to search, so it's rewarding and satisfying too. Unlike high-energy ball play that can pump dogs full of stress chemicals, scent games promote a calmer state of mind. Let's talk about how to gently transition from ball chasing to scent work in a way that avoids frustration and sets your dog up for success. If your dog is a ball addict, don't just go cold turkey. Removing the ball suddenly without offering an alternative will cause frustration, which can result in grabbing at the lead, frantic chewing, barking, or even directing that frustration onto you, grabbing your sleeve or even your hand. Of course, they're not being naughty, they just don't know what to do with all of that anticipation that was previously funneled into the ball. You've created a habit loop, remember, and it's much easier to replace a habit than to break it. So what you can do is wean them onto scent games by hiding the ball for them to sniff out instead of throwing it. This will gradually reduce their dependency. Make it easy at first, let them see where you hide it, tell them to find it, then gradually make the hides more challenging. Once they know the new game and they're successfully finding the ball, you can progress on to training them to find other scents. You'll open up this whole world of exercise, mental stimulation, and bonding. All right, if you've been playing with the ball relentlessly, don't panic. Maybe your dog is coping fine behaviorally, but please do keep in mind the longer term physical effects. There are alternatives. Scent games are a great place to start. And if no one's ever told you this before, then please let me be the first. Your worth as a dog guardian isn't defined by how exhausted your dog is when you get them home. So keep questioning the norms. You don't owe anyone the perfectly tired dog. You owe your dog a walk that works for them. I'd love to hear how you implement what we discussed today. I'm Katie Guastapalia, and you can connect with me on Instagram at Dogwood Adventure Play or inside Club Dogwood. You'll find show notes and any links I mentioned over at stressfreedogwalks.com. Remember, no one piece of advice will magically fix your dog. You'll get the best results when you combine what we talked about today with the low-stress scent adventure lifestyle. Advice and opinions are our own. I'm a dog training and behaviour specialist, but I may not be your dog training and behaviour specialist, so do your own research before implementing anything you hear on the show. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with another dog owner who could use a dose of calm and confidence in their lives too. Sharing is the best way to make the world a better place for the dogs we love so much. Oh, wait. Before you go, I would love to send you a copy of my Calm Canine Blueprint completely free as a gift. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment Calm Canine below, because it really helps other dog owners find the support that they need too. The blueprint is my 10-page plan where I'll give you the big picture of everything that's needed to create a calm, relaxed dog. So if you're wondering, yes, I would love to have a chill dog who listens to me, but where do I even start? Well, this is it. This is where you start. It also includes a soothing, calming audio track for you and your dog to listen to together. And so it's ideal for winding down after a stressful day, a difficult walk, or preparing your dog to switch off for the evening. When you're calm, your dog naturally mirrors your energy. It's one of our best audios, but I will unlock access for you for free, along with the entire blueprint. I know, crazy, I know. So just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment Calm Canine below. Take a screenshot of your comment and then head over to stressfreedogwalks.com/comment to upload it. And then I'll send you the Calm Canine Blueprint and audio track free. Again, head over to stressfreedogwalks.com/comment to upload your screenshot and get access. Thanks so much for all your support, and I can't wait to hear how the show has helped you.